Hi, I'm Lynn. I'm going to show you a really quick and easy cranberry bread recipe. We're going to just start by sifting all the dry ingredients to get any of the little chunky parts out. We're going to start with 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And basically, just get a big bowl, because everything will go all over the place if you don't. And that's all there is to it. So the next step will be to do the wet ingredients. Okay, so now we're going to mix our wet ingredients into our dry sifted ingredients. We're going to start with 1/3 cup of orange juice, fresh orange juice, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And then, this is a weird part, and I don't know why, but it's the way my mother does it, so I'm not going to question it. You just put in enough boiling water to bring it to 3/4 cup. No idea why, but it works. So the next thing you do is you just pour it into your dry ingredients, and you want to take your wooden spoon, and you'll see, it's like, at first you're like, this is a big mess, but it very quickly starts to come together to almost like a dough-like consistency. See how quickly that comes together? It's like you don't need a mixer or anything. Just doing it with a nice, good old wooden spoon will make it happen. And then to that, you're going to add 1 beaten egg. Mix that right in. And the egg is takes a little bit more to work in there, but just be patient with it. And then just fold in your 1 cup of chopped cranberries, fresh cranberries. And, you know, October, November, that's when you can get fresh cranberries in the store. So I suggest buying a bunch of packages up and putting them in the freezer, so in the off months when it's not in season, you'll have them ready. And this is a 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. And don't cut either of them, you know, chop either of them too fine, because when you cut into the bread, you want that pretty color of the red and the nuts, and to get some nice chunky bites of it. So don't puree it, just either chop it with a knife or like pulse it in your food processor. So that's it, folks. So all we need to do now is we're going to put it in a greased bread tin. You know, just you can spray it, or you can take a little butter and put it around the edges, and then put in a 350-degree preheated oven for 40 to 45 minutes. You can test it with a fork or a toothpick, and if it comes out wet, that means it's not quite done. And here's our freshly baked cranberry bread. Easy like a Sunday morning. I just cut a few slices here so you can see how pretty it looks inside. This is, you know, great for any occasion, especially makes a really nice gift if you go into somebody's house for dinner or something and you want to bring a little something along that seems like it took a lot of work, but it's actually really easy. Hope you try it.